Hi, I'm Dr. Ginevra, and thank you for joining me for day 6 of 30 days in my Fibro life. Today, I'm going to be talking about ways to overcome exercise inertia, particularly on days where you're not feeling well. It can be really hard with fibromyalgia to kind of overcome that. And I've definitely been struggling with that a lot over the past year with all the kind of life upheavals. So I'm going to talk to you about kind of the 3 Jedi mind tricks that I have had some success with for myself, and then also that patients report to me have been helpful for them. So I'm not going to cover how to exercise or how to warm up for exercise in fibromyalgia. There are some other videos in which I do that. Links will be in the description below. Today I'm just talking about how to get yourself to exercise. So these tricks don't always work, but I think they at least are worth a try because often they will help and kind of get you over that little hump of or big hump of trying to get moving. So the first thing is to change your vocabulary. Toss the word exercise completely out of it. When we think about exercise, we think about aerobics and getting your heart rate up and breaking a sweat. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about therapeutic movement or gentle movement. That's another term. Basically, a body that is moving will have less pain than a body that is sitting on the couch all day. I can tell you this from personal experience. So changing your vocabulary can be a really good trick. And it's important to just kind of be consistent with that in your head. The second thing that you can do is what I call the 1-minute rule. So tell yourself all you have to do is 1 minute of therapeutic movement. So that might be, I'm going to go for a walk, but I'm just going to do 1 minute of it. And if at the end of 1 minute, you're like, nope, not going to happen today, stick with it, go around, turn around, go home. Usually, though, by the time we're actually we put our shoes on and we've gotten out of the house and we've started walking, usually there's you've kind of overcome that inertia and you'll be like, oh, hey, it's nice to be out of the house and look at the trees. And, often we'll then continue. But breaking it down to that just tiny, tiny, tiny little amount of time, for me at least, has been a really good way to kind of force myself to do it. And, I would say 9 times out of 10, I end up doing more than 1 minute. So that's another trick you can try. The final thing is if you just can't motivate to exercise or therapeutic movement at all, consider doing my 5-minute warm-up video, which takes your joints and major muscle groups through their range of motion. It is definitely the definition of therapeutic movement. It gets things flowing. And, if you have a different set of stretches or yoga poses you like to do, great, do that. But don't feel like exercise has to be something where you break a sweat. I'm talking about just moving your body. And so I'm hopeful that one of these tips will help you. Didn't help me today. I will say I was too tired and too crazy busy for it to work today, but I'm hopeful that it will work tomorrow when I try one of these tricks. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow in my next video. In the meantime, stay fierce.